What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my classic spread for this week, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. All right, I'm going to use this brand new sticker book from Aesthetic Plans called Summer Cottage Core. This is available on the Aesthetic Plans website now, and I'll include my affiliate link in the description. And I always appreciate your support when you shop through that link at no extra cost to you. But in case you haven't seen it, I'm going to do a super duper quick flip through before I get started. So we're going to have this gorgeous group of lavender and like neutrals with the lights. This is on paper. And then we have that same sheet on clear. We've got another sheet here with a little garden, like farmhouse lemonade stand. That's paper and clear. Then we've got this with like the little yard designs and the fields and everything, and the little cups with the lavender, the teapot and teacups. That was on paper, and this is on clear. And we've got this set on clear and paper. Then we've got these gorgeous purple butterflies and these pretty like ink blots or swatches, 2 of those on clear. And then we've got all of our boxes. I love like the wooden look around the frame. And then we've got the purple and the lavender. We've got more sizes and then bullet points. And then those beautiful clusters that are already put together for you. Got 2 pages of that. And then we go to this next like blue cottage set with the bows, really feminine and serene and peaceful looking. Love the little journals and the teacups and the bike with the hydrangeas. That was paper and clear. Then we've got this page on paper and clear. Seaside cottage, look how cute. That's paper, and that's that same sheet in clear. Same there. Then we've got some gorgeous hydrangeas on paper and on clear. And then look at these beautiful clouds and like dragonfly stickers. That's on transparent, and so is that. Then we've got these boxes to go with all of those, the blue, the sort of nude blush color, and the green. And there are the other different boxes and the clusters. So pretty. I love those. It's a beautiful book. And like I said, I'll have my link in the description, but I'm going to go ahead and create my spread with this. I think I want to do the lavender. Okay, let's do this here in the sidebar with a long lavender box. And then go ahead and add some lines to that. And then I'm going to add this little floral piece right here. And then something on top of this. Let's do this little birdhouse right there. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and let's add this. Let's add that right over here. Oh, that's so pretty. And I want to do that big house sticker. I'm going to do that right here in the middle. Oh, I love that. Okay, I think before I add anything else deco, I want to go ahead and add some boxes. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do all three: the purple, the lavender, and like the wood looking ones. And just tuck this under there. Okay, and then let's do one of the wooden boxes in like this rectangle shape. We'll do it right here. And then I'm going to trim off one of the darker purple. To have sliding out right here. Okay, that's a super cute little cluster. And let's also add, let's get a box here. I'm going to do also this wooden right here, turn this way. And I think let's put these little teacups right here. So cute. Okay, and now let's do, for boxes over here, I'm gonna start with a full box of like the wood look. And I'm gonna put it right here. Just tucked under this house, and this is just a little UNDU adhesive remover, and I have the link in the description of every video. Works like magic. Okay, and then let's do just this purple sliding out right here. With the lighter lavender slender box that I have trimmed off right here. Let's get a little butterfly about right there. And let's do another one right here, kind of landing on this fence. I'm going to trim a little bit of this white part off. Okay. And we'll just do a couple of boxes that I'm trimming off. We'll do this lavender here, sliding out. And then one in this color. And then I'm just going to put a square purple right over here. Okay, that's pretty. And let's go ahead and stop and draw our lines. I think I'm going to add some. I'm going to add some here, just a few. And some here. Okay, and we will also add some over here. Let's do here, here, and here. and up here. Okay, and I'm going to do this little piece over here in the corner. Flowers with the like the lavender and the daisies. Those are so pretty. Let's go ahead and add our bullet points. I'm going to do the lavender and the darker bullet or darker purple. Let's do a couple here. And up here. Then I think over here, the only place we really need some is here. Okay, and I'm going to do these here. So we have some flowers like that on both sides. And then right here, let's add these little gardening tools. I might have to scoot our bullet points up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and now we need, I think I'll just go ahead and add our flags. I'm going to use just these little lavender ones. Let's do one here. And here, and we'll add one here too. Okay, so I made some quotes on the Cricut. I kind of like took into account the vibes of this. So I did like some take it easy, be kind, really kind of delicate quotes. So I think over here I'm going to do be kind because it kind of goes up with that other sticker there. Yeah, that fits there perfectly. And then I want to do something here. Let's do, maybe live life in full bloom if we have room for that. There we go. That's perfect. And then up here, let's do she believed she could, so she did, which is one of my favorite quotes. And I love this take it easy, and it kind of is like that quote, so I didn't want it right across from it or too close to it, but I'm going to put it right over here. Okay. Oh, I love that. I love the way the quotes go with the spread. And now there's a little hat. I think I want to do that right up here. I'm going to trim a little bit of like just the white part off the top and have it coming down from that line at the top. A little tiny bit of the hat. So it kind of layers onto this. And there's still room to write. And then just maybe a few more finishing touches. I do want to add some black words, and I already have those pulled out. I've got get it done for over here in this long box for just random things to do. And then don't forget, we'll do that right here. I might need one up there too. And then I thought I would do to do right here. Yeah, let me get a couple more. we'll do the plan here. And then here, how about write it down? Because sometimes if I don't have a ton of things to write down, like on the weekends, I'll write down just what we're doing, or you know, what we did for dinner or whatever. So that's perfect there. Now just some finishing touches, and I think this spread is gonna be good to go. Let's see, I have a couple of little scraps. I have this that is left over from one of these. I'm gonna put that right here. And maybe something here. Let's do this butterfly right up here by the Be Kind. So how many butterflies? We have 3. I think that's probably a good amount. Let's do just a little bit of this flower action up here. Not much, because I don't want it to be overpowering, and I'm not going to do a border all the way across the top and bottom like I do sometimes. But I could do like this. Right up here. It's looking so pretty. I could do a little bit of flower there. Just trim off of this. A little scrap here. Okay, I think that's cute. And we'll do this tiny little scrap here. Maybe let's do one more butterfly here by the Take It Easy. And let's do one more sort of flying off the page here. All right, y'all, that's going to be my spread for this week. Millie came in to check it out. Millie, what do you think? Do you think you like it? I think she's digging it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I put it together and while I flip through this beautiful new sticker book. I think Cass hit it out of the park with this book. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.